Have you ever been up at 2 o'clock in the morning, surfing on Amazon, realized that you've got to buy some stuff to make paying for your Prime account worth it? Well, I did. And this is what I found that I just thought I had to have. Now, I'm a sucker for gadgets. Little tools, little toys. I do a little bit of everything. Woodworking, welding, mechanic work, home theater electronics, computers, camping, survival, you name it, the whole 9 yards. I'm a guy. I like all this stuff. So when I ran across this little product, I thought, you know what, this is too cool, I gotta check it out. Now I'm sure there's a lot of you that are watching this video that have bug out bags and cellars and bunkers and who knows, missile silos, I don't know, anything crazy. Me, I'm what I would consider a very mild prepper. You know, I've got a bug out bag, I've got some survival supplies, I've got a little store of food that'll last a couple months in case of a natural disaster, zombie apocalypse, you name it, and that's about it. Every now and then I run across a little something that I think, hey, you know what, that's kind of cool. Does it really serve a purpose? I say no. But it's cool anyway, and I just had to have it. So I'm going to show you guys what I bought. First of all, I know people like unboxings. I love to watch unboxing videos. I'm not fooling anybody. I've already opened this box. Have not opened what's inside. But for those kind of people that like to see a sharp knife go through packing tape, oh crap, this is for you. I hope you got your fix right there. Okay. Open up the box. What do we have inside? Packing material and our product. And what we have here is the Limitless Equipment MK.1 Survival Tin. Now, I didn't spend a lot of time online trying to look and see what was actually in it. I wanted to be surprised. I did happen to see a couple pictures of some things in there that you don't normally see in these types of kits. So, without further ado, let's get down to business. I've been waiting for almost a week to... holy cow, that's a tough sticker. Okay, I've been waiting for almost a week to open this. I just haven't had time to sit down and do a video. And just for the sake of letting you guys know, I'm not getting paid for this. I bought this with my own money, and this review is not to try to get you to buy or not buy this company's product. I just thought it was cool and I wanted to buy it. There's not very many reviews on it online, so I figured what the heck, I'll do one too. That being said, this also is not a 100% review of this product. It's more of a what's in it and here you go. So right off the bat, the tin is kind of neat. As you can see, it is got a sticker on the front of it with their logo, Sugar Skull. I'm not sure why they chose that. If I'm not mistaken, these are actually made in England, Britain, the UK, whatever it's called nowadays. If that's the same place, I'm sorry. All you Brits out there, sorry. Anyway. So right off the bat, we can see that it has a inner tube Ranger band type thing on the front of it, which, you know, itself could be a useful product. All this is a section cut out of an inner tube for a bike tire. I do this with old bike tires myself, the inner tubes. They come in handy and they do serve a purpose. So we're going to save that, and I'm sure it keeps a lid on the thing. All right. Okie doke. Well, as you can see, this thing right here is thicker than your standard Altoids tin, and it is packed to the top full. So we're going to dig into this and we're going to see what's in it. Put the lid over there. Actually, we'll put the lid right here. We can put some stuff in it. Alright, so right on top, what do we have? A little button compass. Okay. See, I know which way north is. Hey, it's dead on because I know that's north. So, button compass. Looks to be like a cheap little chainsaw. I'm going to take this out. Hopefully I can get it back in. And yeah, it's just a little wire saw. You know, I've never really used one of these. I have a larger chainsaw type pull saw. And it works great. I would assume that these would probably break if you push them too hard. But in a pinch, you know what? I bet you that'll work just fine. Alright, let's see if we can get this in the bag. Oh, and just so you know, I will be giving this thing away when I'm done. That's how I get you people to watch my videos and make it worth my time. Okay, so chainsaw. This, Well, I actually like the way this is packaged. So we got a Velcro wrap holding it together, a couple zip ties, and this is 550 cord. Now I'm not going to cut into this, but from what I understand, and let me, if you will bear with me, this is actually a little bit different of a cord than your standard 550 cord. And I need to find it. Okay, it is a 7-strand 550 mil-spec paracord. The inner strands of this have a flammable inner tinder core, a braided nylon line, and a copper wire. I'm going to post a picture of the online advertisement of this cord so you can see exactly what it is. But that is pretty neat. So you get that. A lot of things you can do with that. I'm not into the paracord bracelets, but a little bit of paracord I'm sure would actually be very handy in a survival kit. Next up, what do we have? A fishing kit. So it's got like a grub. It's got one little split shot, a hook, some red monofilament fishing line. I don't know what test it is. And then it's got this little foam thing for winding your line on, so that's actually kind of neat. A pencil. Well, I guess you could write some notes. Maybe there's something else in there this pencil goes to. We'll see in a minute. We have... I don't know. What is this? Oh, you know what? Yeah, I still have no idea what the heck this thing is. It unscrews. What the heck is it? Oh, look at that. Let me see. A little piece of paper in there. This looks to be like a little LED light. Hey, check it out. Okay, little red LED light. I can see that coming in handy. Not really sure it would work as a signaling device, but it has a... Put that piece of paper back in there so the battery doesn't make contact. And then that goes over the threaded part to keep the water out, I'm sure. But it has a lanyard hole, so if you wanted to attach that to something that you wanted to see at night and didn't want to lose track of, excellent. I've never actually seen one of those. That's pretty neat. Packet of sugar, in case you find a barista in the middle of the woods or wherever you're lost at. You can make some coffee. 2 packets of salt. That can come in handy, obviously. You can use it for seasoning. You know, add it to some water, you know, to clean out a wound or something. So, a couple packets of salt. What we have here, this is going to be a beef bouillon cube. Source of iodine, source of iron. Maggie brand. I'm sure that's not a U.S. brand, but bouillon cube. You get tired of drinking river water or lake water or pond water, there you go. Alright, what is this thing? Alright, right off the top it looks like a fire striker. And I don't know what this is. Oh, yeah, check it out. There's your striker. Man, I can't see this camera. There's your striker. There's your fire steel. There you go. I'm not going to do it in the house a whole lot, but little fire steel. And it, you know, the striker's built in and it has a lanyard hole, so you can attach that to your lanyard as well. I think this is a whistle too. Oh yeah, it's a whistle. Okay, moving on. What do we have next? This is going to be an adhesive wound dressing made by Steroplast. Single use, 7 centimeters by 6 centimeters, and okay, here is how big it is compared to my hand. I am from the United States, so we don't really use centimeters, even though they're on our rulers, inches, fractions. Sorry, but I couldn't compare it, so you just have to see the size of my hand. A dressing. Chlorhexidine in 70% alcohol skin wipe, so disinfectant alcohol wipe. That would come in handy, I'm sure. Next we have, oh boy, alright, I've never seen this brand before. This is obviously not from the US. This, my friends, is in case the zombie apocalypse comes and you meet a nice lady. and that nice lady decides to take you home. You don't want to be having babies in the zombie apocalypse, so you need a rubber. No, that's probably not what it's for. You can use your imagination on a million different things that you could use this for. Put it over the barrel of a gun to keep the dust, dirt, and water out. Water, you can put water in it, tie it off like a big water balloon to store water in. A million different uses. All right, this appears to be a cotton bullet. I don't know what kind of gun. I'm just kidding. Y'all know what this is, guys. Come on, you ladies, you know what it is. Yeah, it's a tampon. Super absorbent. You know what you can do with that. You get shot, shove it in a hole. These things are known for sucking up blood, so nosebleed, any kind of bleeding. There you go. If you have a lady, I don't want to get into it. Looks like we have a couple more of these Ranger bands, aka inner tubes, so use those. What is this? Sterile single-use carbon steel. Oh, okay, this is a scalpel blade. Yeah, I'm not going to open that, but scalpel blade's extremely sharp. Paper clips. Let's see. This thing's got all sorts of little stuff in it. A couple paper clips right here. You know, you can find a million things to use those for. You never know. A small wrap of a duct tape-like tape. Don't know if it's duct tape brand, but you know, it's that kind of tape. Another bouillon cube. We will stick that over there. Okay. This thing, unless it's at the bottom, it did not come with a packing list. I am going to assume this is glue. I'm going to smell it real quick. No, I think that's triple antibiotic ointment. That's not glue. So if you have a wound and you need some ointment, triple antibiotic ointment. A piece of gum for chewing. You can also use the foil, I'm sure. I wouldn't throw it out. Little bit of copper wire. I'm sure you can find a use for that. Trap, snare, I doubt it. It's not malleable enough, but you could figure something out. Small sewing kit with needle. That's nice. Nice compact. Water purification tablets. That right there would come in handy. Add 1 tablet to 1 liter of clear water. So you can do 2 liters of water. I'm sure you have to filter the water first. It's not going to clean the nastiest scum water, but there you go. All right. Now this is cool. Little glow sticks. Obviously you break them in half and they glow. I guess you could use those for marking your trail or attaching to things you don't want to lose. Coffee filter, I believe. Yeah, coffee filter. Okay, you could use that to filter water, or if you just happen to have coffee, you can use it to make some coffee. All right, what we got here? Safety pins. 2 safety pins. Okay, no, don't need to explain what these are used for. And we're getting to the bottom here. Piece of paper, grid paper. You can take notes, you can draw maps, you can do whatever you need to do with it, but grid paper, that's, I'm assuming, what the pencil's for. Write your last will and testament before the bear eats you. And at the bottom here, this is not a space blanket, but I'm not going to unwrap this. All this is a bit of tin foil. So that would be good for cooking or, you know, breaking the wind on a fire or something like that. You could find a use for it. So anyway, that is the down and dirty review. I'm not even going to call it a review. It's just a look inside this kit. This was, I don't know, $23, I think. And obviously I got free shipping with Prime. It's a little different. Whoop. Come on, phone. Not in the middle of a video. It's a little different than most of the kits that you buy. You got the little survival kits that have half of this stuff. But this is actually kind of cool. Oh, man. Am I a ding-dong or what? Well, I'm going to read through this real fast. It contains the metal container, water purification, cooking, digging. I don't know what I guess you use the tin for digging. Reflector signal, make char cloth for tinder. That's what you can do with the tin. One emergency whistle with ferrocerium fire striker, and it says you get 5,000 plus strikes. I don't buy it. That thing is tiny. We'll see. One water resistant red LED, save your night vision. There you go. Didn't think of that. Two mini chemical light sticks. I got 3. I feel special. One liquid filled compass. 2M reflective Tactiglow survival fire cord. Now that's the one that I showed you earlier, and I'm going to put a picture up of their description of this fire cord. It's actually kind of cool. One wire steel saw, one sheet of waterproof paper, one pencil, 1 meter of copper snare wire, 0.8 millimeter diameter, one sewing kit, needles, thread, buttons, threader, and safety pins, one number 10 scalpel, 2 ranger bands. I once again feel special because I got 3. One water carrier, aka condom, one water filter and drinking kit, Tinder extender. Oh, you know what? That's okay. This right here must be some sort of a petroleum based, like petroleum jelly or something. Tinder extender, that's what that is. Okay. First aid kit, which the first aid kit's kind of basic. It's just a gauze pad, alcohol wipe, and that's about it. Fishing kit, that was in there, we saw that. One tampon, tinder, wound dressing, etc. 1 meter of duct tape, 25 millimeter width, and 1 20 centimeter square tinfoil, cooking, signaling, etc. So guys, this is from limitlessequipment.co.uk. Made with pride in the UK is what it says on the bottom there, if you can read that. Kind of cool little kit, different than the normal. And here's the deal with this. I'm going to give this away only when I get 10,000 views on this video. Share it, share my channel, like my video, make a comment. You got to comment to win if you want it. And when I get 10,000 views, I give it away. It may take 5 years to get 10,000 views because I'm not very popular on YouTube, but I've got one video with over 10,000 views, so I know it's possible. And then one day, you might just get a message from me saying, hey, I need your address because this is headed your way. Sorry for all you guys across the ocean, but I'm not shipping outside the U.S. So if you want it, you're going to have to be in the United States to get it. So just comment on the video, share it, spread it around. And if you have any questions, ask. I'm going to pack this back up. I'm going to put it in a box, and it's going to sit on my desk until I get 10,000 views on this video. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe. You guys have a nice day.